Hello, Rob.
Hello, Gauthier.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Rob, it's really nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phoenix is a beautiful city.
Yeah.
And it's nice and warm down here.
Yeah. It changed, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
because Vancouver, we're getting into winter months up there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little cool, a little cold.
Yeah. Do you have any snow yet?
Hasn't snowed yet.
Okay.
Probably not until we generally don't get it until like December-ish and closer to Christmas kind of thing. And then of course shuts down the airport. Last year it shut down the airport.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. My family's in Calgary, and the airport was shut down the day before my flight, and then it shut down the day after my flight.
Oh.
But the day of my flight it was open, and I was like, get out there!
See, this is, it's working out.
Yeah.
Rob, tell us more about your film Chances.
Well, I shot it in 2019. The purpose behind shooting it was I wanted to get my leading man on tape and my friend Jen, who's the actress in it. I wanted to get her leading lady on tape because both of us have been auditioning, and we're just getting a lot of the actor parts and principal parts, and I wanted to be able to at least shoot something, for my reel and for my agent's purposes, and for casting to sort of see me in something more than one or two lines kind of thing.
Yeah.
Plus, I wanted.
It's interesting. You say something more than one in two lines, but in the film, there's not a lot.
There's not a lot of dialogue. It's but there's a lot that's happened. There's a lot that's not said, and that is. Sorry, brain's going in like three different places here.
Go ahead.
So, when I wrote the script in scene study class, I'd been doing a lot of Harold Pinter stuff. And Harold Pinter, all of his dialogue happens in his beats. Like he'll have dialogue and then they'll say beat or pause. And that's when actually all of the substance, the guck, is like everything that's not said. That's when everything is said, is in that beat, that pause. And that's where the actual acting comes into place, because anybody can say lines.
Yeah.
But it's like, what are you not saying? What is it you want to say? What is your feelings behind what you just said and what you want and what you're about to say? And so that to me is a lot juicier, is a lot more interesting. Like anybody can get angry, anybody can get sad, anybody can laugh on cue and stuff like that. But to be able to have the subtlety of saying something without actually using words is, I think, a talent, and I think it's a lot harder. And that's where the true craftsmanship of acting is.
Yeah, right. Rob, you know what? I'm personally, I'm going to say it on tape, personally, I loved your piece. I loved your movie. And what I loved about it is that, it's a drama, right? It's drama.
Yeah.
But because typically in drama, we have I don't know why people feel that they have to, write a lot of lines, and say a lot of words because it's a drama. So because you have to, convey a feeling or an emotion.
Yeah.
But your piece is super different from, the other movies, because there's like few lines, few words, and then we're hooked. We're like, yes, say it, and you're like, the audiences are like, yes, say something. And then, and something else happens at the end, but it's just well done.
Thank you.
This is my personal opinion.
Well, it's like, I know my sisters have been a big advocate for me, and getting their friends to see it, and my older sister, all her friends who have been watching it, all the feedback is, we want to know more. We want to know more. We want the full length movie. It's like, okay, now I have to sit and think about a full length movie, or another 3-minute vignette of their life or whatever. Because everybody's like, I didn't realize that people would get so invested in the 3 minutes of who these people are and wanting to see more about these people. So
good job.
I'm grateful for that. It's like I don't know how else to describe it.
And I've seen that your movie is getting selected in other festivals, so that is really cool. Rob, tell me more about, is it hard or is it challenging to work with friends, with people
Well, Jen and I have been friends for years, doing Chances. She was going through something at the time, but we were able to make it work, and and I think it's easier and a little challenging because you know each other, so you know the buttons to push or not to push.
Yeah.
But you also have a shorthand communication that you're able to sort of, you go, and I want you to do, and she goes, I know exactly what you want, or and vice versa, and then, and again, because we've known each other for so long, there's just a sort of a natural chemistry that's already in there that you don't have to
force or create.
Right, there's so many movies and TV shows that you watch where it's supposed to be a love interest, and or there's supposed to have been a backstory or a relationship of some kind. You look and you go, these two people have no chemistry whatsoever.
Yeah, they haven't met before the shoot.
But then there's other actors where you see them and they just the chemistry is just like magnetic and on fire, and you go, what, they shot that scene the first day and they hadn't known each other. So working with friends, I think it's a little easier, again, shorthand and natural built-in chemistry and everything. But then, like I said, you also know each other's foibles and all that kind of stuff. So
cool. Yeah, well, that is interesting. Rob, are you working on a new project?
Well, I did actually shoot another short film last September, which I do have to look at the film footage. It's always hard because I'm always kind of disappointed when I first look at the footage. I go, oh, it's not what I want. And I felt that way about Chances, and I'll be honest, I'm like 90% happy with Chances. I learned a few things about shooting in 4K as opposed to 1080 HD, for editing purposes for everything. So with the second one, I'm going to have to sit down and I'm going to make it work, and then I was supposed to shoot another short this end of September this year, Park Bench, which is like a minute long. It's like a page. And if you thought Chances had no dialogue,
wait until you see.
I think we say 6 words.
Okay.
In the whole minute or something like that. Yeah. But it tells like this amazing little story, this amazing little vignette. But due to because it was being shot outside, so due to weather constrictions, I had to postpone it, and then I had to postpone it, and then it happened during our Canadian Thanksgiving, and one of the members wasn't available, and then it just started getting too cold to actually be outside for like a 5-hour period of stretch and everything. So I've had to postpone it now until the spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to see it either.
Cool. Rob, thank you for being with us. Tonight. I'm just lost. Okay.
This afternoon.
Perfect. And hope to see you, in other film festivals.
For sure.
Yeah.